Hello dear little cute learners, how are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So students, I'm mathematics educator again here with a new chapter. So we have chapter number 4 which is addition. Solve this subtraction sum. So first we take a quick recap. So all of you, let's get started. 6 minus 3 is well done. 3, 2 minus 1 is 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. 9 minus 3 is 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. So you have to solve the rest of the questions and take a quick recap by solving this. Now 70 minus 10. So what you have to do, you have to just forget about this 0 and 7 minus 1 is 6 and then write the 0. So this we have 60. Now 6 minus 2 is 4 and now write here 0. So your answer is 50. 5 minus 1 is 4 and you have to write a 0 here. So 40. So in same way you can solve the rest questions. Now subtract the following. So how can you subtract 8 minus 4 is 4. 3 minus 0 is 3. 6 minus 2 is 4. 6 minus 5 is 1. 3 minus 9 it's not possible. So what you have to do, you have to take a carry. 13 minus 9 is 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. So these are your answers. You have to solve in the same way. Let's do one more question. 6 minus 8, it's not possible. So you have to take a carry. 16 minus 8 is 8. 7 minus 2 is 5. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So 458 is your final answer. Now we have to learn about the 4-digit subtraction without borrowing. So here we have a question. The same process you have to apply here which we are following for the 3-digit number or 2-digit number. So 6 minus 4 is 2, 5 minus 1 is 4, 7 minus 1 is 6 and 5 minus 3 is 2. So in same way you can do this. If students you have any doubt in your subtraction portion, so what you have to do, first you have to do the vertical method, vertical lines method. You can create your lines and then cut it down to find out your answer. If you forget about this, I'll explain you in your next question. Okay, so here we have our exercise. So in this section, if you don't know how to solve this, so first you have to make your 3 lines, 1 2 3. Now how many numbers you have to subtract into this? 1. So you just have to cut this. Now how many lines are left with you? Only 2. So your answer is 2. So if you forget about your previous class and earlier classes concept, you can take this method to solve these questions as well. Now 6 minus 2 with the same method, if you do, you get your answer 4. 9 minus 8 is 1 and 4 minus 2 is 2. Next 5 minus 4 is 1. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 2 is 1. 8 minus 4 is 2. So these are the answers you got while you doing this. So what you have to do, you have to do this your own to get examine yourself. Now, this is our question. First, we have to arrange in the column form the number which is written after the from. First, we write that number. So, 3857. And then we subtract the first number from this. So, 2653. Here we have 7 minus 3 is 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. 8 minus 6 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is your answer. In similar way, you have to solve the rest of the questions. Write in column form and find the difference. So now you have to find out the difference of it. So how we can write the column form? First we write 8587 and then 6261. Now we have to subtract it. 7 minus 1 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. So this is your final answer. 2,326. Okay. So similarly, you have to do the rest of the questions similar. Okay. Now subtraction with borrowing. So in this section, what we are doing, we take the borrow to solve our question. For example, here we have 7,344 and we have to subtract from it 5,457. But if you see here, what you find here, that 7 could not be subtracted from the 4. So what we are doing, we take a carry from the next next number we have. So if we take 1 carry, so 1 4, this will be converted into 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. Now if we go the if we coming here, so what we find here, again the same problem is here. Okay, we cannot minus 5 from 3, so we have to take a carry from the other number, then it will be converted 13. 13 minus 5 is 8. Same problem is here, so next we have to take a carry to for this number as well. So 12 minus 4 is 8. 5 could can 5 can minus from the 6, so your answer will be 1. So 1887 is your final answer. Now we have subtract 2 ones. So subtract ones means what we have to do here, we cannot subtract 7 ones from 4 ones. So we borrow 110 from 10 column, and now we have 310 column and 14 in ones column. So in this way, as I already explained you in the above example, you have to solve the question. So let's move to your exercise. Now we have 4 and 9. So we cannot subtract 9 from 4. So what we have to do? We have to take 110 for the 14. So it will be converted 14. So now 14 minus 9 is 5. Here if we take 110 from to this, so here we left with 210, and 5 cannot subtract from 2. So what we have to do? We have to take a carry. 12 minus 5 is 7. Now 7 could not get subtracted from the 5. So we have to take again a carry. 15 minus 7 is 8. And 8 minus 8 is 0. So this is your final answer, 875. Now 4 minus 2 is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So here is your answer, which is 22. So in same way, you have to solve these questions. Let's take one more example. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5, it's not possible. So we have to take a carry. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 9, it's not possible. Carry. 14 minus 9 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. So your final answer is 2550. Now we have to subtract 4694 from 9000. So first we have to arrange it in a column. Then you can subtract this. So we have to take a carry because it's not possible to first take this 9. After 9 we have to take a carry for this, so it will be converted 9. This will also convert it into 9, and then 10. So 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 6 is 3. Now it will 8. So 8 minus 4 is 4. So your final answer is 4306. So in same way, you can solve the rest questions you have, because we already done so many questions related to the subtraction. Now check for correctness of subtraction. Okay, the calculation we are doing, is it correct or not? We have to check it. How? In this way. If we take 6163 minus 2497, our answer will be this, 3566. If we add 5066 into 2597, if we get the same number as this, it means we are doing the question in a correct way. So what you have to do, you have to add the difference and the smaller number to get the greater number. So now we have our exercise 4C. So let's start it. So here we have, first we have to subtract it. So 3 minus 7, it's not possible. So we have to take a carry. It will be converted 3. 13 minus 7 is 6. 3 minus 8 is not possible. The next number is 0. So how can we take a carry to we shift to the next number? It will be converted 6. Then 10. When you take a carry, it will convert it 9. Then 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. So this is your answer. Now what we have to do, we have to take the difference, which is 4456, and add to the smaller number, which is 2587. And now we check it. 7 plus 6 is 13. 1. 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 1 is 4. 1. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 1. 4 plus 6, 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7043 is your answer. So we are doing the correct way our subtraction. So you have to do rest of the question in the same way. Now alternate methods of the subtraction. Subtraction by breaking the smaller numbers. Write the subtraction in expanded form, then subtract each constituent with subtractant from minute one by one. For example, subtract 22 from 54. So how can you subtract it? First, we have to expand 22. So 22 we can expect 20 plus 2. Now 54 minus 20 is 34. We can easily get the difference. And now 34 minus 2 is 32. So you can do subtraction in this manner also. Subtraction by changing the subtractant into the multiples of tens or hundreds by adjusting both numbers. For example, 42 we have to subtract from 68. So what can you do? You can make it 60, make 42 a multiple of 10, subtract 2 from both the numbers. So multiple of 10 if we take, to 68 minus 2, 42 minus 2. So you have 66 minus 40 and answer is your 26. So this will help you to make your calculation easy and faster. In this, nothing you have to do, you just have to subtract it. If you minus 2 into this, 66 is your answer, and then 60 minus 40 is your answer. You just have to make your next number into the tens and hundreds digit. Now subtract 299 from 1384. So what you have to do, you have to make 299 a multiple of 100 first. So how can you make it? If you add 1 into this, so if we adding this number 1 into 299, so we also have to add 1 into 1384. By adding this, your answer is 1385 and this will 300. When you subtract it, you will got your answer, which is 1085. So I hope so, student, this is the easy manner to solve your questions. You can choose this and you will get your answer. Now subtraction by counting up. Counting up means subtract 45 from 83. So count from 46 to 83. What can you do? You have to start your counting after 46. So 47, 46 to 45 we have 5, 51 to 60 we have 10, 61 to 70 we have 10, and 71 to 80 we have 10, and 81 to 3 we have 3. So total number we got how many numbers? 38 numbers. So it means what will be our result if we subtract 46 from 83? You will get 38. Next we move forward to our next exercise, which is 4D. Subtract by breaking smaller number in each case. So what can we do? We have to minus 90 minus 99 minus 52. So what can we do? We first 99 minus 2 and 52 minus 2. So what will you get? Here you get 97 minus 50 and your answer is 90 minus 50 is 47. Here is your answer, 47. So you can do this questions in same way. Now 43. So what you have to do? 78 minus 40. 78 minus 40 is 38 is your answer. So students, you have to do the rest of the question in a similar way as I do. Subtract by changing subtrahend into tens and hundreds. So how can you convert 56? It will be converted into 10 by subtracting. So we have to subtract 3 from it, and 33 minus 3. Here we get 53 and here we get 30. So 53 minus 30 is 23 is your final answer. So you can solve these questions in the same way as I do. Subtract by counting up. So 32 and 72. So you can start your counting after 32 also, and 32 to 40. Total we have 8 numbers, and 40 to 50, 10 numbers, 50 to 60, 10 numbers, 60 to 70, 10 numbers, 70 to 75, 5 numbers. 10, 10, 10, 30, 30 plus 8 is 38, 38 plus 5 is 43. So total we have 43. Now let's examine it. So 75 minus 32. 7 minus 5 minus 2 is 3, and 7 minus 3 is 4. Here is your answer, which is same as it is. So you can do in this question as well as I do. Now we have word problems on subtraction. Again, the same process we have to repeat, but now we have the situation based questions in. So first, what can you do? What must be added to 4330 to get this? So simply you have to subtract 4330 from 8000. You will get your answer, which is 3670. Now move forward to the exercise 4E. In a school, out of 2500 students, 1695 are girls. How many boys are there in this school? So you have to subtract 1695 from 2500. For this, now it's totally up to you which method you want to apply. You can choose the long skip counting as well. You can choose the expanded form. But what we do first, we make it like this. So what we can do, 5, 10, 9, 1. Then 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 9 is 0. 4 minus 6 is not possible. 14 minus 6 is 8 and 0. So 805. This is first method. Next, you have to change this number into multiple of 100. So 2500, 2500 and 1695. So you can convert this number adding 5 into this. This will be converted 5505 and it will be converted 1700. 1000 subtracted from 1000 left with 1000. Then 1300. 300 plus 505. Your final answer is 805. So now it's totally up to you which method it's suitable for you, which you feel easy. You can choose that and solve your question. And the rest of the questions you have to solve similarly. Now we have addition and subtraction together. So let's get started. The first number written without a sign of plus is taken as up plus sign. So it means first we add these two numbers first and then we have to subtract it. It means first we have to apply the addition operation in the quotient and then we have to apply the subtraction operation. So when we add this number, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1 is there, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 2 plus 3, 5 and 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3590 and then you have to subtract 1272 from this. So you will get 2454 as your answer. Okay students, so you have to do the same thing in your questions which you have. So let's move to your exercise 4F. So first we have to add 365, 1900, 1093. So here we have 1093, 3, 6, 5, 3 plus 5, 8, 9 plus 6, 15, 1, 4 and 1. Now we have to subtract minus 581 and minus 613. So first we have to minus, we have to add this number together. 4, 9 and 11. Now you have to subtract this number. 8 minus 4 is 4. 5 minus 9 is not possible. So 15 minus 9 is 6. 3 minus 1 is 2 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So final answer is 264. So students, you have to do the questions in a similar way as I do. Why I'm not explaining each and every question? Because till now we are doing so many questions related to the addition and subtraction. So now you are learning your concept very finely. So just comes to go through these questions once and you will find that you can solve these questions your own. Okay students, with that your exercise is ends here and now you move forward your worksheet. In worksheet what you have to do, you have to solve each and every question as we do in the exercise. So you can solve this worksheet your own, and after this, after completing this worksheet, your chapter is ends here. I hope so students you understood this chapter very well. Now I'll meet you in your next class with a new chapter. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.